Is everybody going to makeup and
Is everybody's
hair?
hat on properly?
Is everybody's hat correct?
Yeah. Hope all these hats are in order.
He thinks he's slick starting the stream and not telling anybody.
What I got here, Brian? Let's go to a match. No fucking match. I'm not finished yet. You think this is over? You think I've forgotten this?
I never fucking meant for you to get
That
hurt.
piece of shit that you brought on here? Wait till I get my hands on him.
Oh, wait, let me explain something to you before you go overboard here. We disagree about a lot of things, but I never meant for him to do that to you. He just went overboard.
Oh, yeah.
And he apologized.
I don't believe you, you dickhead. I don't believe what you say anymore, Brian.
How do you want me to prove it to you?
There's no way
And
you
give me
can
my
prove
fucking phone.
You say give it a rest. We say give it the abdominal stretch. No need to be stressed. Take a play off abdominal stretch. Rope for leverage. Have a beverage. Hope the ref doesn't check. Abdominal stretch. Stay awake, bro. I'm Waco. I'm David Koresh. Why the hate, bro? Let's work slow. Abdominal stretch. Gut feeling, hedging our bets. 5 aces and decks. DiBiase the checks. The abdominal stretch.
Hello and welcome to the Abdominal Stretch, the podcast by the guys that podcast about wrestling but don't always watch the wrestling that they podcast about. A toxic space for safe people. Right? Did I get it that time, Pumps?
Yes.
Okay, good. The Abdominal Stretch, we're back. 2 consecutive shows in a row. We're also the show that cannot choose a consistent day. And I think that's right on brand.
It's my fault.
No, it's all good. You got real lifing, brother.
You just blame it on me.
I want to hear about the thing that was more important than us on Thursday in a second.
Oh, yeah.
26 views last week, guys. I was pretty impressed. I mean, after being gone for a month, when some of our early shows were, 15, 18, you know what I mean? I know that before we left, like I said last week, we, we're on 40, 26, not bad.
I imagine that these are people in groups watching them. So, numbers are unknown at this point.
For sure.
Yeah, they're having fucking abdominal stretch parties.
Yeah, watch
Absolutely.
party. It was like the Nitro party.
Fair enough. It was not because of any of Pablo's amazing edits, because he said he was going to do them and didn't. So I had to drop 3.
They're good.
They're only good because you've turned me on to CapCut, which is my favorite application.
Yeah.
Going. It's so fun. It's so easy to use. They're not a sponsor, but if you are a content creator, CapCut is it's well worth the $80 a year membership fee or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Like
definitely.
I feel like I haven't even scratched the surface of its capabilities, and you can use it on the desktop now, which is very cool, and you don't have to just do it on your phone. And yeah, man. Shout out to
There's
CapCut.
a lot of editor gatekeepers out there that would be very angry at you putting CapCut over like that, Nathan.
Fuck them.
Pissed off the editing community now.
Oh,
What have they done for me?
Nothing.
I am 44 years old with a 14th album coming out in August. Ain't nobody done shit for me.
Yeah, editing community out there.
Pablo, how was your week, sir?
It was eventful, actually.
Talk about it.
Pretty eventful week. Met Josh Gad and Patton Oswalt. Both had a new #1 book coming out from Dark Horse. Went down to Golden Apple Comics. I was just because Ryan, my friend Ryan, owns comic shop. Shout out to Ryan. But I was just expecting like just capture like the fun and stuff and like the event. And then Ryan's like, "Hey, do you want to get like interviews?" And I was like, if I get them, cool. If not, so I didn't really prepare. So it was the driest I've ever gone into an interview, and I'm not great at not being overly prepared for stuff like that.
You're not necessarily good at off the cuff interviewing.
No, so I started reading like a book about it, about small talk. So yeah,
Okay.
working on it, you know.
Nerd.
It's not It's not easy.
It's not easy. But I got enough. Lucky for me, I am a good editor, so I got enough to be able to create some fun content and to plug the 2 books that were there, which are Barfly and The Writer. Patton Oswalt, Jordan Bloom did Barfly, which is a spin-off of a comic called Minor Threats as well. It's basically about a giant, literally a fly. It was a fucking barfly. It's like a mutant fly.
Baxter Stockman-esque.
There's and there's also like it's got like Preacher Garth Ennis sort of vibes, because there's like another character with genitalia for a face, and yeah, it's a fun book.
Fuck yeah.
Got it right there. Look, Barfly, and they even drew on it.
That's cool. I like that.
Which is Ryan Brown was the artist who like drew it. So either way, whatever, you know what? Lucky for me, also Josh Gad and Patton Oswalt were ridiculously cool to be like, they knew I was unprepared. Patton even like I was like, guys, I'm so sorry, I'm unprepared. And he's like, no, really? Like very sarcastic. I'm like, ah, shit.
Josh Gad seems like a really, really cool guy.
Josh Gad was so cool, and he was wearing a Spaceballs the t-shirt.
I saw that.
I wasn't there to really interview him about anything that is outside of his comic book, so I kind of refrained as well.
You know what, was not to cut you off, but you know what show went under the radar? Was the one that he did recently where his chick is a werewolf.
It's a Josh Gad show?
Yeah. Yeah. His girlfriend is a werewolf. And hold on 1 second. Josh, because I really want to put this over because I really, really enjoyed it.
I hope it's called My Girlfriend is a Werewolf.
It might be. Here, hold on. Wait.
So I'm dating a werewolf?
Is that
Confessions of a Werewolf.
No, it's called Wolf Like Me.
Oh, okay.
And it is great. It's a 30-minuter. It's, the whole first season is, he's a single dad. His wife has passed away. He's got a daughter who's like 10 or 12. So there's that thing going on. And he meets this girl and she's awesome, but she's got to like go home every night when it's a full moon because she's aware. And then he finds out and then things happen and they got to tell the daughter. It's a really, really, really fun show. It's 30-minute episodes. It's on Peacock, I believe. It's called Wolf Like Me.
Nice.
It's a really, really, really good show.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that a watch. He was ridiculously nice.
My wife and I liked it very much.
All right, I'm gonna give it a watch.
You should.
Just because I like the guy,
Yeah, I like him too. I think he's great in all the stuff he's in.
And then yesterday, the reason why our show is delayed is because I went to a Batman. Okay, I know this is gonna fucking sound cheesy because there's like 1,000 of these. It's a Batman burlesque show.
Oh boy.
Okay, but I'll tell you, I've been to a few in my day. Pre me being married.
A few Batman burlesque shows,
dude. Because you work at a comic shop, people send me shit. Look, I'm just.
Who hasn't been to a Batman burlesque show?
I can honestly say I've been to at least half a dozen. And
wow,
I know.
That was a number I wasn't ready for.
No.
Anyways, this was like it was called like Gotham or
Gotham Undressed.
No,
don't give it away.
It was Bat Follies, 1939. I want to say.
Did they do the Bat 2C?
Dude, let me tell you, I was not, and speaking about putting people over. Yeah, I want to put these people over. It was Bat Follies of 1939, a dark comedy show. Right, and there was burlesque, but there was musical numbers. This is one of the best, not just Batman related things I've been to. It was a really great show. Like they had like the Penguin was basically this dude who looked like Gnarls Barkley, and he came out and did this rendition of, Crazy. So all the Batman rogues either came out and did a performance or performed a song. And like Two-Face did like this like dueling piano thing where he would like turn around and he'd be like,
That's fucking funny. That's clever.
And he did like the mercy seat and dude, they did so many great little things that kind of mashed up. I'm gonna create a whole little video around it, but they are performing in LA, I think until the 28th. And now you can go to Bat Follies, BATETTE. I'm sorry, Batet Follies.
Yeah, they probably couldn't. There's probably some copyright situations that they've got.
There it is. Follies, FOLLIES, 1939.com. Yeah, Batet of 1939 Follies. Anyways, to see like some previews of the show. This is an awesome show. And it's at the Ricardo Montalban Theater. I don't know if you've ever been there. Regan Khan himself, right?
I've been to Fantasy Island.
Well, it's at the Ricardo Montalban Theater.
That's an underrated. That's an underrated old television show, by the way.
I think it's just rated. I think it's rated
It's
right at
highly underrated. It was like, I know, it was like a low key weird, like, it was almost like a Twilight Zone.
Yeah, it was.
But like instead of getting like fucked over at the end, and then you got like what you asked for. I don't know. I fucks with Fantasy Island.
Well, Ricardo Montalban, enough people fucks with fucking Fantasy Island to be like, let's give fucking Ricardo Montalban his own theater in Hollywood, right next to the ArcLight. And
okay.
Yeah. It's like right next to the ArcLight, pretty much. And like across from a Trader Joe's. Weird. But dude,
so there's no parking.
There was actually a parking garage right next to the Montalban Theater, which is very convenient. And it was only $10. It was actually some of the cheapest fucking parking I've ever seen in Hollywood ever. So it all like, I don't know, fucking 5 stars or 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Great date night thing. It's like very obscure. If you like Batman, there's like deep cuts about like what would make sense that a character, why they would be performing a certain song or a number.
Sure.
So whoever put it together knows the Batman lore and just all the canon behind it very well. And if you're not into Batman, it's just a really awesome, just like show to go see. Like it's little Circus Soleil, little acrobats, a lot of great music, a lot of really interesting performance. Batman and Robin doing a tap dance number. That's good.
How much are the tickets?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Oh, because somebody got them for free.
Someone's on the list.
I
Always,
knew that
baby.
was. I knew this.
Always,
I
baby.
knew this wasn't a fake fucking plug.
It wasn't. No, well, look.
Pablo. I'm totally kidding, bro. I'm totally.
I did get it for free. Let me see. Let's see if I.
$25 at the door.
They're like $80 a ticket.
Jesus.
Whoa.
It's about $80,
They
88.
better be naked.
Am I paying fucking Scarecrow's fucking Arkham bail money?
There is. It's adult content. It's burlesque.
Oh, okay.
It's not like
titties for $80. That's all.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
You know, when people say burlesque, that's what you expect is like a weird, like I'm like, oh, I've seen some, I don't know, weird burlesque shows, but this was, I don't know, man, this was art.
I like it. Fair enough.
It was good. So that's how much tickets are. Yeah. But let me tell you, like I said, worth doing.
How long's the show?
The show's about 2.5 hours.
That's a long time. That's $80 is worth it. If you would have said it was an hour, I'd be like, 2.5 hours is an intermission, I'm assuming.
There's an intermission.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's an experience. Like if
Sure.
you're doing like a date, like it's a very like random date where you could be like, hey, let's go have dinner and then go watch this show. And
Is it better than the fucking Star Wars Cantina pop-up?
Scum and Villainy Cantina.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a bar. Yeah, that place is all right. Yeah.
That shit was mid, bro.
Yeah, you can. Probably be a good mix. Be like, hey, let's go have a drink at the Scum and Villainy. Go see the Batman.
No, I'm not paying double for that. If I'm paying $80, I'm getting a drink at the Batman show.
Yeah, there was drinks. They have specialty drinks. They have like props and they have like costumes, and they gave me a big hardcover book and stuff with all of the artwork and stuff.
Your Deeper Issues fucking Nerdcast, bro. You fucking just hung out with Josh Gad for fuck's sake.
Well, I'll tell you, they didn't invite me for being Deeper Issues Nerdcast. I'm gonna give a shout out to Octopod Online. Actually hooked it up.
That's not hentai at all.
Chandra over at Octo.
No. There's no tentacle porn whatsoever at Octopod.
Nope. Not
None.
A bit. No.
None.
Wow.
None.
There
Zero.
probably is now.
Pumps. How was
Yo.
your week?
Started off firing a guy and then ended the week firing a guy.
Did you give up? Did you make him join the fucking Pumps Kiss My Ass Club?
No, he joined the Find Your Own Ride Home Club.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did I meet this guy?
No.
Okay, all right.
No.
How do you break it to them? How do you break it to somebody that they're fired? Do you pat it or do you just
the one we had to go get the vehicle because they get to take their trucks home. So we had to drive an hour out into the fucking woods to go get this kid's truck. But whatever.
Like repo style, right?
Well, yeah, he's got, thousands of dollars worth of equipment, chemical in our vehicle. So
I mean, do you just drive the truck away? I mean, at that point he kind of figured, well, I guess I'm no longer employed by this company.
well, yeah, work starts at 7:30, and we rolled up there at 1 because we still hadn't heard from him. So yeah.
He was huffing the chemicals.
Oh, he was doing something. Yeah. He was doing something.
Are there good chemicals to huff in those trucks?
We got aerosol.
There you go.
Fuck yeah!
I need Freon.
Speaking of huffing,
Yeah.
real quick, we're gonna get back to your week.
Okay.
I'm going to a party tonight. It's a coworker of mine's.
Tonight?
Yeah, I'm leaving at 9.
Oh.
And it's he just turned 36. He's a really close friend of mine. He's a coworker. So he's having he moved to Whittier, which that means nothing to you Pumps, but probably you know where that is. And he's having kind of
the girls are prettier.
Hey, so he's kind of having an old school backyard boogie. He's got a DJ, the whole deal. And like I said, he's 36. One of his buddies is bringing a Nas tank.
Okay.
And I am about to be 44 years old, hitting a Nas balloon in a backyard fucking party.
There you are. Hey,
my mom's so proud.
I would join you. No shame in the Nas game.
Listen, never say no, Nathan. I'm all in. Whatever's back there, I'm doing it. Taking it.
The Wawa.
Yeah. Wah. So, I'm sorry, Pump. So, you started off firing a guy.
Yep. Started off firing a guy, ended the week firing a guy. Saw the most fruit flies I've ever seen in my life at a job today.
What am I looking at?
It's a candle covered in flies. It's not really.
Oh, okay. I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that doesn't sound fun at all.
No. We weren't even there for the flies. We were there for spiders. And the joke was, spiders would fucking help out with these.
That's what I was going to say. Don't the spiders help with the flies?
Might want to leave the spiders alone in this one.
Yeah.
But hey.
Spiders are on your side in this one.
Yeah.
Right on.
And then
my week. Thanks for asking.
Stuff. Thanks for cutting me off.
I never know when you're done or not.
Because I keep it mysterious.
Yeah, you fucking tail off. You're just like, anyway, roller derby stuff.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
I want to know more about the fruit flies.
Oh, they were. I mean, I wasn't there to deal with them, so fuck them. You didn't pay for me to kill the fruit flies, so enjoy.
What's a fruit fly remedy, Pumps? Can you drop some knowledge on us right now and be like, if you've got fruit flies and you fucking cut up a fucking
traditionally they're gonna nest in your drains, clean out the little bend in your drain. A lot of times people will do those removable drains. People think they're cemented together. They're not. Just unscrew it.
See, these are things I
like Nathan's face this entire
just unscrew that little bendy part and clean it out. You'll be good.
There
and
you
if
go.
that doesn't fix it, there's some stuff called Bio Drain you can buy at Home Depot. You good.
Bio Drain is for fruit flies? That's a
Well, because they eat organic material.
No, I know, but is that what that product is for? Or just that's a byproduct that it helps with fruit flies?
Well, it cleans your pipes. which they
Yeah, it
live.
does.
Yeah, if you drink it, but no, they live off of organic
Shit out
material.
of those
So,
pipes.
Right.
yeah. So yeah, do that. Or you can use like an aerosol for like a knockdown thing.
Bam. Bam.
Pest control.
People tuning into the abdominal stretch right now, learning how to get rid of fruit flies.
I'm not cutting anybody off. I'm just gonna be quiet until I know that there's.
How was your week, Nate? Thanks for asking.
Fuck. I fucking love you guys. It was fine. Nothing happened. Well, yes, I have
Anybody?
I didn't fire anybody. There is some crazy shit going on in my work that I can't talk about, but I met with Dust Mites last night, my longtime producer and friend.
How's he doing?
He's doing all he's facing some health issues, but he's all right. He's very positive.
Good.
We hung out last night for about 3 hours via StreamYard, actually. This is the first time I've announced it. My new album comes out on August 16th.
Bam.
Cold Slither 6, Misery Loves Company. There you go. And I've already got a couple ideas and people interested in doing a couple videos. One of which I'm going to do in Japan, and another one I'm actually going tomorrow to meet up with some peoples at the Cyclops Media Lab, who are some really cool fucking people. So some cool things are happening. Maybe I'll get some live shows or something. We've gone 21 minutes and 43 seconds and haven't talked to fucking 1 second about wrestling. What'd we watch, guys?
We're supposed to watch stuff?
Wrestling?
Pumps, did you watch anything, Pumps?
I did. I watched a couple of matches of NXT Heatwave.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's about it.
Did you see Heatwave? Any of Heatwave, Pablo?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw.
Great fucking show.
Yeah, it was a really good show. I saw pieces of it.
Let's start there since I like to start where Pumps watched because
get me out of the way early and then just
I'm not trying. I'm just trying to get you involved. Trying to get you some shots early.
Hey, I have takes. Doesn't mean I need to.
I know. Shout out to All Ego Ethan Page.
Oh yeah.
It was a great finish. Did you like the finish, Pumps?
Oh, I didn't get to this one yet.
Oh.
I went in order. I watched the two women's matches, or the women's match and the other one.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, spoiler alert.
No, I knew he won.
I like the way that the drawing of Pumps matches in with this photo, like he's repping.
It is very good. Yes.
What's up, Ethan?
I thought it was super original. So it was a 3-way. One of the dudes, I think Trick, hits his finisher, and then it was like towards the end of the match. So he's kind of like,
and then it went into Ethan's.
And then he rolls out of the ring on accident or whatever and then Ethan just falls on top of the dude and it was such a great, or it was a 4-way. Sorry. Oh, hey Shay, our old producer is in the chat.
Not producing.
Yep. Shay's going to watch the show and not do a fucking thing, which was almost like when he was producing our show. Love you, Shay. I work with Shay now, actually. He is. Yeah, he's doing a great job. I mean, at my work.
He shows
producing,
up. He shows up.
Yeah. So shout out to All Ego Ethan Page. I have said for a long time, and Pump's gonna hear to this, that I thought this guy needed to be in the WWE and NXT. He was being wasted in AEW. I have a feeling they're not going to leave the title on him very long, but if they do, I think it's great because he's super talented. He's clever. He's easily to hate. He's easy to hate.
Well, yeah, he's Canadian. Of course, he's easy to hate.
They haven't even brought that up yet. I don't think.
Is he officially NXT? Is he not? Okay, so he's signed with WWE at this point.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's signed with WWE for sure.
Okay.
So yeah, so good for him, man. Good for you, Ethan Page. Pumps, talk about the matches that you watched from Heatwave.
I watched the first one. Was it the U.S. or whatever? Is it North American?
North American, yeah. I saw that one.
I love that dude. That dude reminds me of the big dude from Black Panther.
Yes. I think
That's
actually
what you wanted. What's his name to be?
Apollo Crews.
Yeah.
But this guy, Apollo Crews was just, he could wrestle, but he was like Black Ricochet.
Yeah.
This guy is a different beast. This dude, what is his name? I feel bad not even knowing it off the top of my head.
I wrote it in the notes because he is, dang it. Is it Otawabi? I guess it's gone from the notes.
We have notes.
Well, you don't have notes. You're fucking there, but
I write things on paper.
Yeah, oh yeah, we know fucking Jim Cornette. His name is boy, we are just crushing it.
Mm-hmm.
This is just dead air right now.
Obafemi?
Obafemi.
Yeah, Obafemi. That
Wow,
guy,
he sucks.
that guy's dope. I like that guy a lot.
Yeah, he's money.
He is money for sure.
Yeah. I can definitely see him having some bigger matches, and yeah, he's and he can go. He's pretty solid in the ring too for what he's doing.
Absolutely. And I hear fuck am I?
Oh, you got the inside
yeah,
scoop.
yeah, exactly. Him and Moose were going back and forth on Twitter since TNA and NXT are now working together. And yes, so him and Moose, I think at some point when they finally do this WW or NXT TNA combo show, and that's going to be some, what does Big E call it? Some
meats,
some meat,
man meats,
slapping man meat.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah. Good job, Obafemi. And
yes.
Rascals coming out, right? Rascals came out at the end of this.
No clue who they were.
That was
Wesley's former faction in TNA.
Yeah, but that was on the NXT show on Tuesday.
Did that not happen at the end of this?
It happened this week, so you're still good. It happened, I think, on Tuesday.
Didn't we also get a little Joe Hendry at the end of Heatwave? Is that?
Oh yeah, hold on, I got something for that too because I want to talk about him for a second.
About fucking time.
Yeah,
you're not gonna like it.
Oh Jesus!
Undeniable, this Joe Hendry.
I don't get it.
What don't you get?
It's
those are two top guys right there, brother.
No, I don't get Joe Hendry.
What's not to get?
You say his name and he appears.
Why don't you believe in Joe Hendry? He's so prestigious.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
It's funny because Shay and I were actually talking about this at work today. The song doesn't do it for me. I don't.
He's pro wrestling's inside joke. Like he's like the. First of all, organically risen through.
Listen, I respect the fact that he's getting over from doing his own music and having a great say his name and he appears catchphrase. You're like, I get it, but I don't get it. Listen, bro, I was pro fucking Hook for a while, solely based on his fucking entrance music. That kid needs to just maybe stop wrestling, but. I don't get Joe Hendry. He's not. I need something else.
Cool. Hook was cool because he looked like Joe from Fatal Fury. Joe Hendry, I don't know, man. He's fun. Like I said, everybody's got. If you are a wrestling fan, if you're not an average fan, you know about Joe Hendry, whereas in the mainstream fan still doesn't. So he's kind of just I don't know.
Yeah, that's me. Like I said, I only know about this guy because of you two. So I'm not, and it's funny. I told Shay today. I go, I don't get his fucking music. He can't even work. And hold on. And then as soon as I said that, I went, and that's based on all 18 seconds I've seen of him in the ring.
No,
So-
he's legit. He competed in the Commonwealth Games. He's an amateur wrestler. He was what was he? Was he Progress? He had feuds with McIntyre.
Can he talk, or is he all my intro music?
He's
No,
like
no, he can talk.
he's like the Weird Al of wrestling, though.
Yeah,
He's like
he'll
Weird Al
do-
Yankovic.
Yeah, he'll do vignettes and music videos about his opponents and shit. Super creative.
I mean, I like that.
Yeah, he did like a whole Bohemian Rhapsody kind of entrance at some point where it was him just like it's basically a promo talking shit about his opponent, but he does it to Bohemian Rhapsody. So, and he'll do like his own little like cheesy internet cut videos, and I think that was like a 6-7 minute random entrance,
Yeah.
which you can look up online. But just like he's basically like he parodies a bunch of songs as well. So he just kind of adds to the
Fair
show.
enough. Maybe I gotta come around. Listen, I didn't like Dominic Mysterio
I don't
at
fucking
all.
care. Dirty
At
Dom.
all. Pumps and I made a whole bit at SummerSlam of me walking around interviewing people, asking what WWE superstar do you think you could beat up, and why is it Dominic Mysterio?
And then Roddy Piper put him in a chokehold.
And then Roddy Piper put me in a chokehold. And now Dirty Dom is the guy.
But to be
Love it.
fair, we could probably still all beat up Dirty Dom.
Yeah,
That's
that's fair.
that's
But now I wouldn't want to. Now I want to have a beer with the guy. Shout out to all 3 viewers we've got. Pumps is one of them. Your mother?
Nope.
Nice.
she
These,
was.
these are not sold views.
Okay.
These are
Okay.
organic.
You want to talk about Money in the Bank first, since we all watched that as well?
Oh yeah, I did watch Money in the Bank.
Oh,
Yeah.
did we not talk Money in the Bank?
No, because we talked on Friday last week before the show.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff happened.
A lot, yeah. There was some good stuff. So let's run
Well,
through
then
it.
I need to amend my list. I also watched Money in the Bank.
You did exactly.
I think I predicted the Drew McIntyre thing, by the way,
You sure did.
properly. Everybody, thank you.
I believe. Yep.
for listening to the show.
I think I picked Drew as well. But yes, Pablo, you I wasn't as sold as you were.
I think you went with
Right.
Uso.
No,
Did I go with an Uso?
I think you did.
oh,
Maybe. I don't know.
You don't
But
even
anyway,
our own show.
hey, shout out to motherfucking Andrade.
Yeah,
That guy worked his ass off in that match. I mean, low-key, Andrade was the MVP of that match,
yeah, creative.
in my opinion.
Anything for him,
Creatively.
I mean, what was it Carmelo?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he had the gear of the night and the spot of the night. So
So I didn't get the gear of the night thing. Why was that? Was there a reference I missed?
it's the like 93 Raptors.
Oh, okay. See, there you go. So I did, and they're in Canada. Got it. Okay. See, that explains it.
Yeah, I mean, if it was the Packers, then he could have just worn green.
and yellow, and gold or whatever. Whatever you call it.
Fucking give the Packers fucking random fucking shots.
Why? They've had terrible plain uniforms for 50 years.
You're terrible. So Drew wins Money in the Bank and immediately cashes it in. How do we feel about this booking?
Well, he said he was going to do that. That was what he said he was going to do, right?
Well, they always say they're going to do some shit, and then you don't like.
Look, I like it. Just also based on who the talent was. And I know everybody's like, oh, LA Knight should have. But LA Knight's not that type of wrestler right now. He's not.
LA Knight is feuding with Logan Paul, and he's going to win the U.S. title at SummerSlam. That's a fact. You
He
can
doesn't
book
need
that.
the Money in the
Oh, why
Bank.
can't he go to Japan?
He can go to Japan. He's just busy.
Oh,
Wrestling in front of a crowd.
right.
Yeah.
No, I loved it because based on the talent you have, the way your stories are playing out, you kind of don't need the Money in the Bank. I feel like it does progress the story of CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, and even progress the Seth Rollins thing. So there's a lot.
So we're getting ahead of ourselves. For anybody that didn't watch, which I'm assuming everybody that watches the show watched, but just because we need to keep continuity, Drew cashed in during the Seth Rollins and Damian Priest match, which I was really excited for, and it wasn't that great. Do you think that they just didn't have chemistry? It seems slow. Like, I don't know.
Damian Priest got hurt, which is why
his
whole infamous I didn't kick out.
And yes, and what happened there? Was that just a brain fart?
No, I think he got hurt. I think he probably like knocked himself a little bit or something loopy, and then just didn't kick out. But the referee did what he had to do, right? And he fake counted, and I guess I don't know. I feel like he should have sold it a little bit more. Like I saw a shoulder go up, or this.
Because isn't there a thing where, like, and correct me if I'm wrong, Pumps, like a mandate, if you will,
from this man,
right? That if somebody somebody forgets to kick out, you just pin them, right? Because that's a real thing, right?
But there was story that played out with this. That's the problem. If he would have done that,
right,
then you would have had to audible a lot of things. So I think he just knew what the story was moving forward, and he protected the story. I'm
not saying he did wrong. I'm just saying that's how you know.
I didn't bump into it that bad. And I think
me neither.
Even was like, he's like, oh, referee, whatever his name is, has a better view than most of us do, or whatever. So I didn't bump into it that bad. It is what it is.
It's also so funny. It's like wrestling fans are such fucking douchebags.
Yeah.
Like how many pinfalls and counts are there a fucking week across all of wrestling? A year even. This rarely happens.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I mean, and then of course everyone's like, oh, fucking you fucked up, botch fest. It's like, dude.
Yeah. No,
I don't know. It didn't bother me at all, really. So then, so Seth and
happened to an AEW ref.
Oh, yeah, the AEW refs they don't even know what to do anyway. That was even that just the AEW fucking the AEW refs have fucked up 17 times before the finish. Trust me. So Punk so Drew cashes in, and then Punk pops up.
Yeah.
And screws him, and also kind of screws Seth, right? To keep this whole fucking angle going. And I just, it's great. It's the number 2 storyline on the show, and it's progressing well. I do feel a little bad for Drew at this point. I'm like, when are you going to give this guy something?
Yeah. Just shitting
like the guy just gets fucked all the time, like every fucking show.
He's Wile E. Coyote, bro. He just keeps, don't get tired of that.
Yeah, I just so just fantasy future booking. Do we think that they got rid of the Money in the Bank because they don't want it to be a thing towards WrestleMania? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always like the guy's got the Money in the Bank. He can fucking do, like, you know what I mean? Because they're so fixated on Rock and Roman, now Cena's retirement, which we'll talk about, and then Cody, like, and then now we got Seth and Punk finally probably happening around that time. Like, do they not want the distraction of the briefcase this year?
Yeah, probably not. They have a lot of good story to tell. They have a lot of good story to tell and a lot of good players on their field right now that are going to help.
That's what I'm saying. So the Money in the Bank this year is too much of a distraction because of what they've got lined up.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I guess you could say that. I'm sure if you really had to, there's a way to play it, whatever, all year again. But I think it's good that it's one of those things that can go away kind of quick. I mean, remember when Austin Theory had it? and then he cashed in on the United States title, and you're like, what
Whose call was that, Pumps?
the fuck? So like at some points, like you get back into a corner and you're still building Damian Priest. You're still building a lot of different stars in a lot of different ways, where right now that world championship picture and even that WWE championship picture has a pretty full dance card. So I would say play with the players that you have right now. I mean, if they wanted to be ballsy and risky, they would have given it, like I said, to an Andrade or something. But you're right. LA Knight's going to end up against Logan Paul. That's going to be a big match right there. I don't know how else they would have booked the Money in the Bank for any of those other people aside from Drew. That's why I just made the most sense.
It would be a crazy like shock if it was Andrade or what's his face, Carmelo.
You called most of the storylines last week moving forward. You're like, hey, I know Jay's probably going to end up with the bloodline again, and this is going to happen. So the logical players already kind of seem like they have a path, and that's good. That's a good thing, right? That's what we want. Some good long-term booking.
Totally agree. So next we had, none of us called this one. Sami beat Bron.
None of us.
None of us called this one. We all had Bron. And Sami Zayn is Rocky.
Well,
bro, he is booked like Rocky. 7 minutes into the match, he is fucking finished. 7 minutes into the match, Sami Zayn is just he's just gotten he's done. And somehow he comes out. It's just, how many times can you do this?
As long as it keeps working, brother.
I mean, I guess.
As long as people keep watching.
Sami Zayn's really fucking good, man.
He is awesome. Sami Zayn also, when I look at Sami Zayn, I go, fuck, man. If I just spent like a couple more days a week in the gym, I could have that body, bro.
I'm sure he diets as well.
That's what I'm, okay, all right. So I got to mix in some fucking salad.
Look,
I could look like fucking Sami Zayn in 8 months with some discipline.
I'll take that bet.
With some discipline, I say, which
I know
I don't have.
Exactly.
I'm doing nitrous tonight at a fucking backyard boogie at 44 years old.
Which requires Taco Bell at 1 in the morning. Well,
oh boy.
Yeah.
So shout out to
Sami?
So Sami for holding on. They're keeping it. Like, I thought they were gonna maybe. I need some titles to switch around a little bit more. It doesn't need to be the main one, but like, I need some flip-flopping, some Sami and Bron trilogy shit where, you know, like somebody wins the belt. Like, I know they want to keep people having these belts for long periods of time, but I don't know. After they finished Gunter and they finished Roman's shit, like, you know, I don't need guys to have the belt for fucking 8 months. Like, I don't know.
I think you're still gonna get. I think you're gonna get. It's just exactly what you said, though. I think they just want to prolong this Sami Bron story.
And then on Monday night, I don't know if you guys saw Raw, but Bron came out and he did the fake fucking, hey man, like I didn't think it was gonna be you to fucking pin me, and you know, I don't deserve another fucking shot, and then fucking speared him, and then Sami got hurt, and they're working that shit out.
You got to be careful with. So the problem with if they just squash Sami. The problem with that is that
Carlos Anderson,
the fan base is just going to see what it's for. That's like just giving it to Bron is a VKM move, right? So you almost have to. You need foreplay. You need the foreplay. You need an actual story to make the title change make sense. See, there he is. So
say his name and he appears.
it makes it more digestible versus just shoving Bron, because we all know Bron Breaker's like the WWE's next kind of like guy that they want to push. So
yeah,
if you just push him that heavy, the fans are going to turn on him. Whereas you use Sami being the amazing storyteller that he is, helping actually make sense of him relinquishing that title to Bron.
The amazing Rocky reenactor.
Also, somebody once online posted a thing that said that Sami was like the modern day Mick Foley. And I know I hate the modern day analogies, but no, dude, I feel like it hits.
How is that?
Generico? Maybe.
Yeah, no, he's Mick Foley.
The modern day Mick Foley in what sense? That like people root for the underdog?
And that he's the underdog. Appearance wise, obviously, he's got like.
But that was the last few years of Mick Foley's fucking career, buddy. This guy was Mankind, Cactus Jack. I mean,
he's comedic.
Dude, love
El Generico.
But he's El Generico, but also that he's got like.
I'm sorry you've never seen Ladder Wars. That's not my fault.
El Generico was the shit, but the fact that he could be funny and still pull a lot of emotion out of you, the way that he cuts a promo.
Sure.
They're funny and powerful.
Sami Zayn is incredible. No one's disputing that. But he's not the modern day Mick Foley.
Is he going to win the Monday Night Wars, brother?
Yeah. That's similar promo style.
Moving along. We had the women's Money in the Bank, which was a goddamn car wreck.
You didn't watch it.
I did watch it. I didn't watch it while we were texting because I fell asleep.
Sure,
but I did go back and watch it after I saw that they were trying to kill themselves.
After you saw Tiffy Time's outfit?
Yeah. Tiffany Stratton has the Money in the Bank. Maybe.
We called that.
We did. They want the women's Money in the Bank to be the main story shit, and that's why they took away the men's.
Yeah. I mean,
because they famously do right by the women.
This is a new fucking era, Pumps.
Yeah.
This is the Paul. Don't maybe get Paul. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're good. I got him under control. What? He fired 2 people this week, and now you want me to? No, I can't do that. Okay. All right. Bye. Pumps. Paul wants his crutches. Shout out to Tiffy Time. The women in this match, boy, did they pull out all the stops. And a lot of them looked very dangerous. They went for it.
Yeah.
That's for sure. They went for it.
What are you going to, just get it out, Nate. Just say what you want to say. What was bad?
I was into
Tell
it.
us why you hated it.
I didn't hate it.
What you hated specifically.
That's the best women's Money in the Bank match I've ever seen.
What?
And I forgot that they even had them a few episodes ago. I famously once asked in 2024, has there ever been a women's ladder match?
You sure did. You sure did.
And I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
You're correct. Next we had our boy is hanging him up.
He is. Don't know what you got till it's gone, wrestling fans.
It's very weird. I don't mind when he wrestles or comes to the ring in this gear. It's very weird to cut a promo in this gear. I kind of felt like he should have been in a fucking... But he's trying to sell merchandise, and I get it. And TKO is going to absolutely... The John Cena Retirement Tour is going to be unlike anything we've ever seen merchandise-wise.
1,000,000%.
They are going to sell pieces of the towel. He's going to sign 1,000 things a day. It's going to be a different shirt at every event. Last Royal Rumble, last SummerSlam. Oh my God, we are not ready for all of the John Cena merch that is coming our way.
I mean, as someone who owns no John Cena merch, I'm not really...
Is Pablo frozen, or is he just holding that fucking pose? I think he's frozen.
He's toast.
Yeah. I was going to say, that was... All right. Pablo, we talk about John Cena, and Pablo's left the show.
He's done. I can't. I won't stand for this.
So, Pumps, I know you were probably 50-50.
What do you mean 50-50?
On Las Vegas
Hey, there he is.
WrestleMania.
Fell off.
My cousin texted me after he called me after he'd finally watched Money in the Bank with his son.
I told you.
And he said, I think we might have to go to WrestleMania.
What did I say in the group chat?
I told him, I go, I'm going regardless. Whether or not I can get into Vegas, it doesn't matter. I'll be there. But now that it's Cena's retirement, I think he's going to go. So, I don't know, brother. Might be worth hopping on an airplane. Pablo and I are going to fucking carpool. We're going to drive together.
Yeah.
So, we'll think about it. April. We'll talk about it again in January. But I think Vegas is going to be a real fun time for a multitude of reasons, because I couldn't think of, and I was talking to my cousin about this, I can't think of a city that WrestleMania has ever been in where they're used to that many people coming in every weekend and it's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Vegas. So, like, it's not going to be hard to find a hotel. It's not going to be fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're used to, like, crazy tourists all the time. It's not like going to Minnesota or when they come to LA or, like, whatever, and everything is right here. That's going to be a fucking fun weekend, dude.
It is.
And we will be there with merch and interview we're going to interview people on the street. It's going to be great. I will get in the Macho Man outfit again for the abdominal stretch to interview people in Las Vegas for WrestleMania.
Macho baby.
I will do it one last time. Okay. Next. Pablo, are you okay, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm hardwired in, or I was hardwired in.
You're fine with me.
They pulled the modem.
Yeah, I think something's going on with the modem inside the house. That's all right.
We had the winners of the 6-man. Goddamn, Jacob Fatu can go. That guy is a fucking stud, bro.
Yeah.
I almost feel bad for Solo.
Why?
Because he's out soloing Solo. Like, he's like... And they haven't even let him fucking get on the mic yet. Because Jacob Fatu can talk. And I only know that because I did a little deep dive into some YouTube promos, and I was like, all right.
When it's the bloodline, they don't do research. When it's fucking Joe Hendry,
fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. He makes music? No, only I make music. Fuck that guy.
Big facts.
I feel bad for Camacho or Tongaloa because just dude cannot get shit right. First of all, he's not in the match, right? So it's like,
right.
He's kind of just become the Vincent of this organization. And I don't know if you saw online, there's a shot because he gives Kevin Owens the low blow.
Yeah.
And he misses the first time. And then he goes back and gives it to him properly.
I feel bad for the guy, dude. He's nervous, bro. He's nervous.
He punched freaking Tamatanga in the top of the head.
Yeah.
On top of like also missing your spot when you're supposed to pull out the referee for your debut.
They said they signed fucking Tamatanga and his parents said, but you got to bring your brother.
You gotta
like, you know what I mean? He's like the brother that has to tag along.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm not familiar with them a lot as the Grills of Destiny, and Pumps can probably give us some more insight on this. But like, once he settles down and isn't in these big spots per se, they're a good tag team, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, right.
1,000,000%.
But we need to see more of that.
Yes.
The problem is that they have not been presenting them as a tag team. They're presenting them as a bloodline, but you need to see the Gorillas of Destiny enter that tag team division because right now Camacho just is not looking good.
Agreed.
That's his name, Pumps. That was his name.
Why are you shaking your head, Pumps? Is Pablo out slave naming Because that's what you call it, right?
I mean, yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, don't fucking leave me hanging out to dry.
I'm not.
All right. A couple more WWE notes before we do AEW, before we get out of here. I got about another 15, 20 minutes before I've got to really get ready.
We get it. You have plans on a Friday night, all right?
Yeah. Whip is waiting for no one. I get it.
Some of us, and by some of us, I mean people's name that rhyme with Schmathan, asked if people wanted to start at 6:30, and nobody fucking replied. Per fucking usual.
I said a lobster.
That's true. Fuck the B-52s. So Bad Blood is in Atlanta.
Hotlanta.
Okay. Cody Rhodes is out here doing promos with Metro Boomin.
I really like this promo.
Okay, hold on. And I got one question for you guys.
Oh God.
At this point, can Cody say the N-word?
He's definitely got a pass.
Cody Rhodes is the blackest white wrestler since his dad.
Yeah.
John Cena hasn't even fucking...
No.
John Cena hasn't even gotten close to the blackness
This guy did.
that Cody Rhodes
guy
has
said the
fucking
N-word.
gotten to.
This guy.
People are fucking inviting him to the cookout at every stop. I mean, I'm telling you, dude, I think if Cody Rhodes dropped the N-word with an A at the end, nobody'd bat an eye.
Well, he also personifies black excellence, not just.
He also ended racism.
It's
Also true.
Cody's got it like that, dude.
I totally agree. Here's one for you guys, because I need to use the restroom real quick.
I guarantee it's women's match related.
WWE signed this chick.
I'm not sure who that is.
Who is this, Pumps?
She's the one that
She's like the shit in fucking Mexico.
Well, that's more Pablo's territory than
It's
mine.
not one of Las Toxicas.
Bro,
No.
Pablo doesn't know the difference between a Mexican person and a Japanese person.
Look,
And
dude,
last week was fucking very apparent.
I can't believe you posted that as a clip.
Bro, it's hilarious.
To you?
Well, yeah.
I got text messages from all of my cousins after that. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Did you really? You know what? Maybe I should have asked. I don't know. I thought that was funny.
No, it was hilarious. It was-
Okay, all right. Okay, sorry. Yeah, apparently this chick is like the number one Mexican women wrestler. She's in CMLL.
She Mexican?
Yeah, I think she's Chilean, actually. See, yeah, fuck off. I do my fucking research.
Well, once they're built like that.
Stephanie Vakar.
Yes. Now, the girl that you were thinking of, Pumps, and I only say this because this was a picture I found earlier.
She is Chilean. Oh.
This girl on the right was the one that was sitting in the crowd at like an NXT show, right?
Yeah, that's Julia.
Okay, right. So they signed both of these chicks in the last few months.
Correct. And Julia's wrapping up her last Stardom dates are coming up.
Gotcha. So the WWE's women's division is in good hands.
Once Jade Cargill leaves, yeah.
Oh,
Bro,
no.
Come on.
And Bianca. Yeah. Then they'll actually have some people that can work. Yeah.
Oof, those are hot takes.
They're not hot takes. Neither of these two need hair gimmicks to get over.
Jade Cargill has a hair gimmick?
No, but Bianca does.
Okay, all right.
Well, they're a tag team.
Bro, I'm on my own against the world. You know,
Pablo's so
Look
stunned.
at Pablo's face. That was a fucking great fucking freeze frame. This Pablo.
No comment. I like Jay Cargill.
So do I. She's gonna be just fine.
We'll see her in Charlotte. We need to see her in Charlotte go at it.
Oh,
That's-
God,
that's-
no. No.
That's what's gonna happen, dude. Rhea.
Guess who's back?
Speaking of,
Mommy
love it.
came back on Monday night. It is this angle is fantastic.
It is so good.
Dom trying to fight off Liv Morgan each week, sexual advances is so fun. It's so funny, dude.
Just how
it's really
too.
It's when she was stretching him out. And she's like, yeah, this will get you ready for the match. I mean, we can do this even if you don't have a match. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. And dude, the Judgment Day when Priest came in and the guys put their heads like a fucking Three Stooges sketch when it was Finn and JD and they put their fucking heads out like this against the door, and then Carlito came in and was fucking, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Judgment Day is good stuff. It's good. It's good stuff.
Is the real question is this going to end in a custody for Dominic ladder match?
They have to, or at least allude to it. They got to reference it. Even if they don't do it, they got to reference it.
No, dude, I will not accept them not doing that. I will not accept. I will write this angle off if it does not freaking just happen on a ladder.
It
has to.
They do. They have to. But what are they going to call it?
It may be for the WWE Championship.
No, I know, but
or the
Women's Championship.
But smart marks are going to know that it's the custody of Dominic Mysterio ladder match. You're right. You know what? You're right. They have to pay this off like that.
It's how you're going to do it. How are you going to sell me on the fact that Rhea, because Rhea at this point, right? She shouldn't want anything to do with Dom, or who knows? I don't know.
Bro, you got to fight for your man. You've been gone. Also, I love that she got married while she was gone, and now she's back mad at Dominic, which is a classic woman toxic maneuver.
Yeah, toxic femininity.
No, those are different people.
I'm kidding. Fuck, sorry, dude. Didn't mean to drop the Mexican Ultimo Dragon fucking video.
Look, man. I didn't know that he came up in Mexico. I was just like, thought he was Mexican. Just wanted to claim him.
If they do, I'm telling you right now, if they do the Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley custody of Dominic Mysterio ladder match, Dom, instant Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Instant Hall of Famer.
I think
Coco Beware is in the Hall of Fame. And if by that measurement, Dominic Mysterio, instant Hall of Famer. You don't at 10 have a custody ladder match between fucking your dad and Eddie Guerrero, one of the great matches and angles of all time. And then 20 years later, have two chicks fighting over you. They have the same instant Hall of Famer.
I agree. I think they should just make it a pay-per-view surrounding it every year, an annual pay-per-view, like Money in the Bank. Dominic on a pole.
I haven't been this wrong, about anything in my entire life when I was wrong about Dominic Mysterio. And I apologize, and I would love to have him on the show.
That serious mustache heat too. I feel like
his mullet, his stash, his fucking demeanor. He's crushing it, dude. He's fucking crushing it. Crushing it.
He's better than the Osprey. Just say it. Just
pumps. Oh fuck. This is how it goes. It goes Dom, Logan Paul, Will Osprey. That's how it goes right now in terms of professional wrestler entertainment value. I love you, Pumps. Okay, AEW guys. We kicked off Dynamite this week with our friend of the show, Will
Pardon me,
Osprey.
gents. Just 1 second here.
Are you okay? What happened?
I don't know. He be freezing.
Saw too many of that Batman fucking burlesque. All of a sudden, he's Victor Freeze.
Yeah. They sent him a DM. Get down here quick.
Yeah, we're just playing with things because we don't have a producer. See this, Shay? You could be helping us with this, Shay, but you're fucking not.
Shay's not still watching.
You don't think so? They have 4 people watching. God, I'm drunker than I should be driving to this party, guys. We gotta get this fucking wrapped up.
Well, make your terrible observations and let's.
Okay, did anybody see this promo?
Nah, bruv. There was only one thing worthy of AEW this week, in my opinion. Well, 2 things.
I watched it,
How was it?
and I'm not gonna listen. Will Ospreay's got a little talent.
Yeah, just a smidge. Just a smidge.
Okay, so Will Ospreay comes out, and he wants to talk about last week, and he sits in the corner, and I love Will Ospreay. I think he's great. I'm not very familiar with his promo work, but after watching this, he can get it done. But he comes out and he initially goes like, I want to apologize for last week type shit. And right here in my heart, I prayed that Will Ospreay was going to say, I should never have taken that fucking Daniel Garcia dick maneuver to the face twice. I thought he was going to reference it. I thought he was going to go, I fucking let you guys down. I let the fans down. Okay? But he didn't mention it. Not once. Instead, he decided to go after MJF, and they're setting some shit up, and I just want more for him. He actually complimented Daniel Garcia. He said, Daniel Garcia. I got the Trump fucking hands going, dude.
Yeah.
Daniel Garcia. He's earned all of his opportunities, even though he gave me a dick to the face. He fucking.
Did he say even though he gave me a dick to the face?
No. He's tremendous. His cock thrusts are top notch. They're the best. He said that, Daniel Garcia earns his stuff, and that's the guy that literally put his penis in your face multiple times the week before, and I just makes me
earned
upset.
the ability to put his penis in his face.
It makes me upset. So anyway, MJF and Will Ospreay are going to feud. Next on AEW, what did you guys see on either one of you?
So, what we saw? Come on, what was worth watching?
We saw this.
There you go.
All right, I'm going to use the restroom. Talk about it.
Wow.
I did see this, but I said I had to use the fucking restroom 18 minutes ago, and I stuck around.
You show the women's match as a bathroom break on our
I
own
said
show. No discussion of the women's match is a bathroom break.
Mate.
This is just consistent behavior across the board from Nathan.
Yep.
I fucking hate all of you.
Been doing it for years.
Wow. Dude, I mean, this is, I like what they're setting up for the match being in Wembley, right?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, good move. This makes the most sense. This is kind of one of your longest stories. I don't think anybody saw it. I think we knew it was coming, but we didn't know it was coming this soon.
Yeah, I mean, you would think they'd eventually get there.
Yeah, I just feel like they were just starting to really heat up with their storyline of just, I don't know. But
yeah,
whatever. The timing's never going to be right. If you waited too long, we would have expected it. I think it was well done. I like that they're going to be the women's match or the women's championship match at All In. Is that what it is? Is that their WrestleMania? All Elite Mania?
Yeah, All Mania.
And man, Toni Storm's just not afraid to. She's not afraid to get ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not afraid to really commit to something. And I mean, this is a thing. I'm not going to say this is just women wrestlers, because I've also worked with. In working in the indies, a lot of male wrestlers didn't want to like not look cool or like let their characters like, oh, my character wouldn't do, or this wouldn't happen to them. The fact that she committed to it, God, she was bleeding just like nastily.
She took
Pretty
some
good.
fucking heels to the head. She
It
took
was-
some shoe shots to the head. I don't know if you guys have.
Yeah, the nuzzling. She was like nuzzling her cheek against her bloody face. Like, it was all of the imagery on it. It was great. And
This is the only thing story-wise worth watching on AEW. Story-wise, they have great matches. Storyline-wise, I mean, listen, they basically redid what happened to Baby Jane.
yeah,
They did. No, literally, they did. If you've seen that film, have you seen what happened to Baby Jane?
I've seen what happened to Baby Jane. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a super incredible classic film from the 50s, 40s?
Even before that, I don't know.
I know it was in black and white, so I don't know if it was later and they just put it in black and white. But the girl, what's the girl who won the
1962.
62? Yeah, so but they did it in black and white.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually no. Color TV came out in 66, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If you watch what's the girl's name that turned on her?
Mariah May.
Mariah May. There's a character in that film who's like Baby Jane's fucking assistant or whatever that like
Sister.
Yeah, her sister. Yes, they move this along, and then she turns on her at the end. It's fantastic.
Well, she reveals to her at the end that she didn't. Baby Jane thought she was like living with this guilt her entire life, that her sister was crippled because of her, and then she reveals,
Right. They
like,
had the ends like that beach scene, right? I think like
yeah, it's her dancing on the beach, and being
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I've always wanted to perform in front of people." It's a weird. movie.
yeah.
It's really good.
It's fantastic, and the
Yeah.
fact that they were able to pull this off in a professional wrestling angle for, I mean, fuck, how long have they been a stable together? Since 8 months, a year? I mean, longer?
That's a good question. I don't know how long.
I
they've
would
been
say at
together.
least 6 months. Toni Storm's been doing this bit for probably a year,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. And these girls absolutely deserve their flowers because it was
Yeah.
It was a cool spot ending, whatever, and they're gonna get it on. I hope they hold this out until All Out, or no. What's the Wembley show?
They've officially announced it. I'm pretty sure that's going to be Mariah May versus Toni Storm at All In.
Okay, good. Yes, because the
Wembley.
other
Is
match that's been announced for All In was Bryan Danielson won the Owen Hart Cup, right? Owen Hart Cup.
It's a title. They give him a title belt.
I thought they got a trophy.
You get a belt too.
You got a belt, brother. Owen Hart
But
belt.
that's a belt that you get to just take home, right?
I thought you were going to say it was going to be Britt Baker versus Mercedes Moné. It's the other big match they got.
No, that's not a big match.
Woo!
Oh shit! Hold on.
Oh, look at that. That's the other big match that they had.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I'm glad Shay's watching you struggle.
Step it up,
Me
Shay.
too. He is. I know. I'm gonna make that motherfucker do some bad shit on Monday.
Nathan's chicken pecking his keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the belt. See?
That was a fucking hell of a match. Hangman's got new music because he's a bad guy. Okay. And already it's top 3 themes in AEW. His other intro music was fucking awesome. His babyface intro music is sick. It sounds like a Jake the Snake spaghetti western. I liked his fucking new heel music. I really like Jeff Jarrett.
being part of this?
Just in general.
Oh, you're a Jeff Jarrett fan.
Yeah, but more recently, like, first of all, the guy's like in his late fucking 50s and he's still working and looks fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Secondly, he's just a character that gives me like nostalgia vibes, even though I wasn't a fan of his when he was doing his, you know, what's the stripper fucking outfit he used to have? With the white fucking, like, I hated Jeff Jarrett. He fucking sucked. But you know what? He always could work and did his thing. He's just a guy that's been around. And like, I don't know, when it was him and Jay Lethal and Son, I don't know. I feel like Jeff Jarrett is one of the guys, the legends per se, that has been able to stick around, like Billy Gunn, for instance, that is still Billy Gunn.
Daddy ass?
Yes, daddy ass.
Oh,
that still is contributing and isn't almost mocking their own legacy, I guess, if that's like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
like
Jeff Jarrett doesn't necessarily have much of a look, brother.
Are you fucking serious?
How much money did he draw? Okay, how much?
NWA World's Champion.
Doesn't matter how much money did he draw. So is
first of all, Jeff Jarrett.
Trevor Murdoch doesn't even have 10,000 freaking followers on Instagram. Okay, so
are you fucking? I don't have time for this. Are you comparing Jeff Jarrett to Trevor Murdoch?
Jeff Jarrett's great because he's been around. He has helped a lot of people in the industry. Jeff Jarrett as a character is just not. He's the mid card guy.
Bro,
right?
Let me just run down 6.
Has Jeff Jarrett ever really been a main eventer?
Yes.
Chosen
1,000%.
I would never. No, he wasn't.
Jeff Jarrett was IC champion in WWF in the mid 90s.
Yeah.
Then fucking jumped to WCW, introduced fucking had Deborah, was in the 4 Horsemen. Okay, that whole fucking thing. Hold on. Then went back to the WWE. Then had the whole thing where Steve Austin wouldn't work with him, so that's a fucking legendary thing.
He then went great matches with China.
Then had the fucking housekeeping match with China. Yeah. Then went back to WCW and fucking was the chosen one. Did his whole slap nuts fucking whole thing. Say whatever the fuck you will.
The NWA thing, silver and black. That sucked.
Created TNA, who the WWE is now have a partnership with, invented the King of the Mountain match, did all that shit in fucking TNA. I held up Vince McMahon for money. I mean, look, the guy is a legend.
Don't get me wrong, all right? Jeff Jarrett has helped get a lot of people over. Jeff Jarrett has never truly gotten over, though. He's never been like, oh, I'm gonna. What do you consider over? Because people hated Jeff Jarrett. Do you have a Jeff Jarrett T-shirt?
No, but there's a lot of
Jarrett merchandise.
Yes.
Would you buy any Jeff Jarrett merchandise?
Low key, but see, here's the thing. I'm such a shill for Los Angeles that I don't want to wear a T-shirt that says Texas on it.
Fuck you, he's from Hendersonville, dickhead.
But his shirt says fucking Texas Outlaw. Or it's got last outlaw's got a map of Texas on it.
That's Dustin Rhodes.
Spend my days getting high on the road and the fucking something fucking I couldn't wrestle Stone Cold. I can't wait to be the Road Dogg angle. Come on.
I can't look. If you're a wrestling fan, right? If you're a fan of wrestling, yes, you know Jeff Jarrett, his contributions to the business. Nobody knows who Jeff Jarrett is outside of this bubble, though.
But no one knows who the fucking U.S. Express was. Mike Rotunda and Barry Windham, and they just got in the Hall of Fame. Coco Beware's in the Hall of Fame. Come on, man.
Your Hall of Fame is a joke.
All right, yeah, whatever. You know,
Jeff Jarrett's not a joke.
I'm glad he was there.
Not a joke.
I'm glad he was there. He was Owen's tag team partner and friend.
All right. He rode a horse to the ring with light up J glasses. That guy is legend.
I ain't getting excited over Jeff Jarrett, though. Sorry. Sorry, Jeff. I mean, I would get excited over Jeff Jarrett. Me personally, I'm just saying Jeff Jarrett's, he's Jeff Jarrett.
I like it. See, this is why you come to the show an hour and 19 minutes in, guys.
Yeah, hurry up. Nate's got to go do whippets.
Toxic fuck. Bro, I've already starting to get like the lazy fucking eye from all the drinks I've had on this show. My wife's not going to be thrilled when I get out of this room.
Nathan going to get in an argument with his spouse directly after the show.
Dog. We've got a long-term fucking story going. We got a long-term angle. Okay. So Bryan Danielson and Hangman have a great match, and now Bryan Danielson and Swerve are going to wrestle at All In London, and I will buy this show. I like like I said last week, I like the big giant arena shows. This is going to be good. I think this is going to be a great match. I don't know why Hangman and Bryan Danielson wrestled for 30 minutes on Dynamite when last week they had a show that had 17 fucking matches. And the booking, this is a pay-per-view match. Hangman and Danielson for this Owen thing. I don't know. I don't understand.
Once more, I think they should have more pay-per-views, smaller cards.
Cheaper.
Fans will buy it.
Actually, isn't Blood and Guts in Nashville in 2 weeks?
And I'm going, bitches.
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah. Man on the scene. We expect.
Fuck yeah. Have they announced any of the matches yet? Which is crazy. They're going to have a pay-per-view in 2 weeks. They haven't announced one match for Blood and Guts.
I mean, they've announced the match. It's War Games.
I don't understand. I don't get it. I
don't know who's in it, but I know the match.
It's 2 weeks away and they haven't even said one fucking. I don't understand.
I bet you it'll be the Learning Tree.
Oh wait, is Blood and Guts not a pay-per-view?
No, it's a Dynamite.
No.
Oh, that's right.
Dynamite.
Okay, all right. Okay, that's all right. Sorry, for some reason I thought Blood and Guts was a pay-per-view.
It's a very special.
Right, right, and it's. Do they split it up? Is there like part of the show's on Dynamite and the other part's on Collision and Rampage, or no?
I mean, they're in the big building. They're in the Bridgestone. So
is that where the Predators play?
Yeah. So I guarantee they'll tape everything there. Like doors will probably be at like 5.
Right.
Because there ain't nobody staying. At least I'm not. Past 10 o'clock. On a school night.
That's dope, dude. Good for you.
Yeah, I mean,
I wish we could get our fucking merch done by then, but that's.
Well, we'll just have to sell them at Mania.
Well, I wasn't even talking about selling them. I was just talking about you walking around in them. I think we should do a QR code. All right. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. I've got it. Listen, guys.
You're the one rambling.
I know. Listen.
Gamed too hard on the show.
Guys, I'm in trouble.
Nate's life is like the start of an episode of It's Always Sunny. It's like Nate gets too drunk to go out. Na, 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 na.
Yeah, just look, that's a clip for the week. Look at this eye. Look at this eye. Look at this guy's in trouble.
Yeah.
All right. Does anybody have any other notes? I've got to go shower.
No.
Go shower, man.
All right, hey. Watch wrestling and be nice to each other or whatever.
Stay toxic. Space, place.
This is a
Too sweet.